Okay, so I got my Indanthrone blue ready, and so I want to start working on the beak.
Put your eye out.
And there's a little bit, here's where his bill is, right? So I want to leave a little bit of a light area there, just like we're seeing it in the photograph. Okay, and I'm going to paint everything else pretty dark. There's his bill, his nose, and his nose is pretty dark too. So in the meantime, I'm just going to go ahead. It's so funny how I can't see that far away because I was leaving a little bit of a gap there. And this is the color that we used in the water also.
Mm-hmm.
Bring that right up. I'm gonna start working this color. I'm going to use the bigger brush. Ooh, and my brush is all wet, so I have all kinds of water on it. And you don't want that, because then if it lands where you don't want it, get all those fun blossoms. So, I'm changing the color of my duck head because I was originally using this photo, but I love the colors in this one here so much better. God give me strength. And going right around the eye. And he's kind of got a chubby little cheek.
Mm-hmm.
And it's dark right in here, and it goes right down into his throat. And then just kind of disappears. And we've got some darks out here. And it's not perfectly flat or round, and so I want to start rustling up that backward, the edge. I don't want it so perfect. He's a little ruffled. Might have seen a hen or something. What are female ducks, anyway? A male is a drake, right? A duckette?
I don't know. I don't either.
And I want to be dark right in here too. So I'm going to drop in a little bit more color. And now wipe off the brush, which you can't really see. Going to add some water to it. So it's just a damp brush now. And I'm just going to kind of pull this. Wipe off again. And it is kind of purpley, isn't it? Okay, so I want to get darker in here. And I think what I'm going to do, increase some of the darks in here, because this is still damp. Thank goodness. Otherwise I'd be in big trouble. Oh, it looks like he has a little bit of a smirk now. He really must be seeing something interesting. And gonna drop some more darks in here while it's wet.
He is looking at something.
Bright-eyed and bushy-tailed.
Yeah, he's very intense.
And just right in here. And see how it just keeps softening and spreading. Oh, I think I went over his eye. The little corner there.
We'll never tell.
Okay. While that is still wet, I think I want to add some permanent rose. So I'm going to get some, ooh, that's not permanent rose. Here's permanent rose with a little bit of phthalo for crying out loud. Oh well. Yeah, that is permanent rose. And I'm going to drop some of this in up in here. And I'm just going to let this kind of play out. And let it mingle. And if I get some blossoms, it's okay because it'll just give it a little bit more mottled look. And I like some of the green that's in here. So this is pretty wet. When this dries, all of that green is going to be, you know, as it dries, it'll lighten out a little bit. But right in here, it's a little too deep. And now he's looking like Daffy Duck because he's got fat cheeks here and it's kind of dark here. So I'm going to put some of that dark back in. Right in here. Because when I added all that water, it kind of pushed the color out. Ooh, I'm liking this little drake. And I'm gonna kind of just stop before I get really carried away here. See how I'm stopping? Ooh! Dang. And this is already drying, so I am gonna stop. And I got a little schmata or something there. Okay. Now, should I keep going, or is that, I think that was enough. That was enough. Okay.